Well, hello, school counselors and school counselors to be. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, The Inspiring School Counselor. And today, as you guys can already tell from the title down below, we're going to be getting into how you can plan a successful event. I am excited to be getting into this with you guys, and hopefully you guys are excited too. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So I don't know if you guys was like me when I first came into this role of a school counselor at the school that I'm currently at, but when they told me the amount of events that I had to plan, you guys, I was just like, it was a part of me that was just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And just like not knowing what to really expect. And so as I began to talk to the necessary people I needed to talk to, as well as, and I have to say this, you guys, I am so grateful for the school counselors before me that have done events at the school that I'm at, because they wrote thorough notes where I'm able to go back and I'm actually able to replicate everything that was done before based off of how good their notes were. So I really do recommend for all you school counselors that's out there that may be transitioning into or moving to another school, please make sure that you guys are taking thorough notes, because it would help school counselors that's like me, that is new and coming in and just like don't know what to expect. So, but gratefully, the school counselors before me, they actually took really good notes that really helped me along the way. But I also was able to get in contact with people that kind of just help also guide me as well as I plan different events. I'm going to break down like a general plan that you have to make sure that you have in mind when you are putting an event together. And hopefully this is kind of like the blueprint that will help guide you through the way. So the first thing that I would say is, in whatever event that you want to plan, you need to know, for one, the kind of event that you're trying to plan and the purpose of that event. That is going to be so important for you to know, because whenever you are planning something, for one, when you're looking at the purpose of it, you want to make sure that it's going to benefit the students and they're able to take something away from that event. So for instance, if it is that I am wanting to call, someone to do like an anti-bullying program where someone on the outside in the community is able to come in and talk to the kids about bullying, I want to make sure that that purpose is basically to teach kids what? To be kind to one another and to know the effects of how bullying can impact, our feelings and our emotions. And so I want to make sure that whatever purpose that I'm trying to display to the kids, that it's going to be beneficial and something that they can apply. That is the one thing that you're going to want to have in mind. And after you have that in mind, then you can bottle all of that up and bring it to your administrator and have a sit down talk about the event that you're wanting to put on. And once your administrator gives you the green flag, the go, it's okay to go ahead and implement, then I would highly suggest to get some type of committee together. Let me tell you guys, especially when you are planning events that are big, such as like maybe career and college readiness events, anti-bullying events, safety day events, and if you are reaching outside in the community to bring people in, you are going to want to have a committee together, because for one, it will just help take that load and that stress off of you. As school counselors, you guys know we have plenty of things to do. Things that are not even on our list that ends up piling on our list somehow, one way or another. We have lots and lots of things to do, from 504s to being a part of IEP meetings to trying to put together lessons to teach kids. You have crises that come up throughout the day, just all these different type of things, parent meetings. And so sometimes it can be very overwhelming when you don't have a team together. So I know specifically with some of the events that I have to do here at my school, and that's like doing safety day and career day, that is inviting the community into the building. I actually have a committee that we can meet whenever it's time for me to implement those particular events, and we can talk about, okay, what is it that we're wanting to do? What is it that we're wanting to add? Who's going to be in charge of what? So that is just something that you're going to want to keep in mind, unless it's something as easy as maybe doing a spirit week, and that doesn't take a whole lot to really put together, then you might not need a committee for that. But depending on how big the event that you're trying to do, highly recommend, once again, to put a committee together. Another thing you're going to want to keep in mind is this event that you're trying to put on, is it going to be a free event, or is it going to be something that you have to pay for? So I actually came across some type of anti-bullying program that they basically come to the school and they give this show to talk to the kids about bullying. Well, that is going to be a fee, a price that they're going to charge the school. I'm going to have to talk to my administrator, and we have to see what kind of funds that the school has, or I think it might have to go through the school district that will be able to fund this particular event. So that is something that you're going to want to keep in mind. The next thing that you're wanting to get together is the location. So where is this event going to take place? Is it going to be in the gym? Is it going to be in the cafeteria? Is it going to be outside? Where is this event going to take place? It's important that you know so that you can provide that layout of how you want it to look. If you're going to be inviting the community in, then you're going to want to make sure that you have a designated spot to place everyone. So location is everything. So the next thing that you want to keep in mind is, who are you going to get involved to do this event? Are you going to involve the community, where you're going to invite the community into the school? Are you going to do it within the school? So you're going to have the faculty and staff kind of headed off. So for example, if you're having a spirit week, you might have teachers or the custodians, school personnel, whoever it is. Maybe they're going to decorate doors and you're going to have kids walk around, and faculty and staff might give presentations to the students. Or are you going to get students involved, where the students are going to be the ones to provide presentations to other students in the school? I remember specifically when I was young, I was probably in 5th grade, where we had to do like this art project, and my teacher had to set it up like a museum, and I had to take poster board, and I had looked up a certain artist, and I basically had to talk about this artist to different classes that will come in to my teacher's classroom to see our artwork. And so is that something that you're wanting to do? It might not be like a art project, but are you wanting the kids to talk about college, or are you wanting the kids to talk about different careers, or Black History Month? Like, what is it that you want the students to do in order to provide information to other students in the school? So who do you want to get involved? That's something to think about. And then the next thing is the date and time. Okay, the date. Is this going to be in the spring? Is this going to be in the winter? Is this going to be in the fall? When is this event going to take place, as well as the time? Is it going to be in the morning? Is it going to be in the middle of the day? Or is it going to be after school? So that is something that you can keep in mind as well when you are putting together your event. So this is just a layout of what to have in mind, and just to hit key points. I hope that this was able to help you guys. And if you have anything that you can add to this list, you guys know what to do. Put it down in the comments down below, because not only would I like to read it, but I know others would like to read it as well. I thank you guys so much for your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.